in the studio with us right now. This is really, really cool. And, we read about this in the news the other morning, and we wanted to get it on the air, and we wanted to talk about it a little bit more. There's a young man in... Can I call him a young man, Mom and Dad? Okay.
We don't want to be
he's our dad. He's a young man. His name is Blare Gooch. And Blair is doing something for the kids of Haiti. And that is raising 2,000 teddy bears to give to the kids in Haiti. We just saw yesterday in the news again that they had what, I guess, scientists call an aftershock, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just another earthquake. When you get up to 6.0, you hear about some of these earthquakes that happen in California and stuff, and they're, 1 or 2 on the Richter scale. This one was a 6.0 yesterday, and they're still going through problems there, and it's going to be a while before they can get things back up and running. Blair has decided to raise teddy bears for the kids over there in Haiti. Now, why did you decide to do this?
Well, we were watching the news, and I saw a little kid who was crying, in the dust, so I kind of thought that could have been my little brother, and I just wanted to go over there and give him a hug, so.
Wow.
And tell everybody how old you are.
I'm 12, and I go to St. Thomas the Apostle School.
Shout out to all the kids at the school this morning. Okay, so now you thought about this, and what'd you do? You talked to Mom and Dad, and they said, yeah, let's try it out. What happened next?
I went to school the next morning because my mom said that we could do kind of start up a drive, so that's where the teddy bear drive came from.
Okay.
And I went to school the next morning, and one of my teachers let me announce it over the PA, so that kind of got it started at my school. And then, then I came back from school to my mom's shop, and she said that I was going to be on, or interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how everything...
And then you're here.
Yeah.
For those of you that are listening right now, we see this on the news, and we see all the just devastation and what the families are going through and what the kids are going through. When you were younger and you were a kid, did you have a teddy bear?
Yeah.
Now, what was your bear's name?
See, I forgot the bear's name, so...
Okay, don't tell Mom and Dad that, 'cause especially if they got you the bear. When you were younger, because you're so old and wise now, when you were younger, and you're looking at these kids and you're thinking about what it would be like if one of them was your younger brother. Do you remember, holding that bear and having a bear that made you feel comfortable? Is that what this was about, that it's going to help those kids out, do you think?
Yeah.
Because, I know when I was a kid, I had my blankie. I called it Banky. And, my Banky was what gave me comfort, through tough times and when I was having a hard time. So now there's these kids that have no homes. A lot of them have lost their families, and it's really sad, and it's really a bummer. How many bears have you raised so far?
Yesterday we counted, and we had 613 plus about 100 beanie babies, so
okay.
We're doing good.
All right, that's really good, and you're doing this till March 15th. Here's what I would like to do, and we would like to do here at the Scrubs in the Morning Show, okay? We are on across the entire state. We have our station on the west side of the state, Thunder 94.5, and we have our station on the east side of the state, B95. We would like to team up with you and help you out, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right? What we would like to do is we'd like to ask our listeners, and kind of do this on a grassroots level. Think about this, listeners, today, and we're going to talk about it a little bit more tomorrow, about what we can do to help you out. Not just, collecting bears, but those of you that are business owners that are listening to us that would like to help contribute to some of the different needs that we need to make this happen. And Mom, Lisa, first of all, Mom, welcome to the show. Mom, what are some of the things that would help this process out as far as making this happen?
Well, first, storage. My salon has been taken over by these teddy bears. Not that I don't appreciate them and love them and want to hold them all the time, but I still have to work.
Okay.
So storage would be the first thing. And the second thing was, we only planned on sending over a paper towel box filled with teddy bears. And now we're talking crates. Now that the media has got a hold of it, the idea likes it so much, and there's so many children that want to contribute to his cause.
Right.
So the teddy bears are piling up, and
now the bears that we're talking about, they don't have to be new bears, right?
No, we're asking for new and gently used bears.
Okay.
We're asking for medium bears, and we like to stay with bears only. We get a lot of other things, but we like to stay with bears only, and a medium-sized bear.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, we
too
can't get
large.
like the ones you get at the fair. You know, the ones that you get at the fair that are like 8 feet tall. We're not looking for something like that. Like it's some poor kid in Haiti dragging this bear that's 8 feet tall. They're like, look, I'll just use it as something else, I guess. You know, but with putting this whole thing together, who are some of the organizations that we're talking about that you're working with to help make this happen?
We've talked to the Catholic Relief. I have shot emails to Raise of Hope. I was contacted by a teacher that said that they would like to help us too. I've gotten some private businesses that have called and asked if we needed any help with some shipping.
Okay.
And so.
Well, you know, and that's the beginning of it. You know, and what we're hoping is by doing this across the entire state, that we can take your 2,000, and I kind of have a goal in my head, and I don't know if it's a realistic goal or not. I'm just going to shoot for it and throw it out there, and hopefully the listeners, our listeners, which are the greatest listeners in the world, will hopefully react to this in a positive way. I'm shooting for 20,000 bears. Do you think that's too big? I don't think so. I think we could do 20,000 bears. I think we can do 20,000 bears between now and March 15th. And I think that if our listeners have some ideas on how we can make this happen, we would love to hear from you. 1-800-YOU-9450. That's 800-968-9450. You can call in. We'll take your numbers down. What could you do to help? Because then this is really, you know, it's amazing. You're 12 years old and you came up with this idea on your own. You know, do you realize how like cool this is? I mean, this is cool. Because
I've got to say, you inspired all of us here at the Scrubs and Morning Show. The first time we heard your story, we thought, wow.
Yeah.
Very great. I
Thanks.
gotta imagine you're very proud.
Yeah.
well, you know, here's something else we'd like to do too. Have you ever heard of Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
Okay, Build-A-Bear is doing a contest right now where Build-A-Bear is looking for young leaders in our society. And the Scrubs in the Morning Show is going to nominate you for the award from Build-A-Bear. And then they're going to go ahead and they're going to see if, you know, that meets all their qualifications or whatever. But it's going to come from us. And so I would like to officially nominate you as a Build-A-Bear Young Leader, which comes with all sorts of prizes if you win it and stuff. But that's not what you do it for. You do it because you're a leader. But if... there's some cool prizes. I'll tell you about them later. But we actually are going, if it's okay with you, can we nominate you for the Build-A-Bear Young Leaders Award?
That would be nice.
All right. Well, I think that this is something that is really, really wonderful. Some people are wondering right now, we've got some calls coming in, where can they drop bears off right now if they want to do it today? What do you got for us, Blair?
Well, one of the drop-off locations is at Air Force One on 1557 Michigan Avenue, right onto the Grapevine. And then another one is at my school on 1429 Wilcox Drive Northeast.
Okay, now, and for those of you that are listening across the state too, those are our west side locations. April, we're going to set up our east side locations too, right?
We are, yeah, we're going to have drop-off locations, but if you're in here, you can drop us right out to the B95 studio. Today we've already got a box ready to go because we thought this was such an inspiring story. We knew that people will be touched and want to drop them off right away.
So we've got locations that it's kind of, and it's grassroots. It's going to be popping up. You're going to see boxes popping up everywhere. I know we're talking with different big organizations out there. Some companies that have like 5,000 employees. If each one of those donated a bear, you'd have 5,000 family fat. All right. So we're really, really putting this together, and we need your help. Scrubs in the Morning listeners, we really need your help. Blair, you are an inspiration to all of us, and I think that you're fantastic and doing a wonderful job. Real quick, too, one of the things I wanted to talk about, you also kind of have a tie to Haiti as well.
Yeah, I'm 25% Haitian.
You're
so.
25 in Haiti, but you've never been there before.
No.
Would you like to go there someday?
Yeah.
I think it would be pretty cool for you to go over there someday. Maybe even bring some of your bears over there someday.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Our toll-free number, again, 1-800-YOU-9450. That's 800-968-9450. We're calling this Blares Bears for Haiti. Can we call it that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so Blares Bears for Haiti. We're gonna have more information on our Scrubs in the Morning page, also on our fan page on Facebook as well. And thank you so much for coming in here early this morning. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any soccer games coming up, by the way?
No, I don't think so.
Are you done with soccer for right now? He's a big soccer player too, by the way.
He's got a big tournament at Grand Valley State University in March.
Oh, you're playing in a tournament in March. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this, and I know that the kids in Haiti, when they open up a box and they get themselves one of these stuffed animals, one of these bears, it's going to be awesome. Just the smiles that you're going to put on so many kids' faces. So thank you very much for doing this and for being an inspiration. Thank you, Mom and Dad. You've raised a great kid.